I don't even think it's after midnight yet. Oh, I just jumped on here. Not even prepared yet. Not even prepared. Uh, Let me get my laptop going. I'm going to place my money on Raka. Raka's going to be first. Let me get my laptop up and running. Still in my work clothes. OMG. I don't see anybody yet. Oh, it's Chew. Chew beat Raka in there. How you doing, Chew? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're going to smash that like button. You're here almost 75% of the time, and usually first. Still working on getting my laptop going, clicking to my live so I can see the chat. Can't see it through this phone. I go to my channel. Thinking maybe Jackknife might already be in here. I don't know. The chat's popping up. Raka second. B Taylor. Woo! Jeff. Ruben, what's going on, brother? Thanks for stopping in. Billy Showmate. How's it going? The Humble Stacker. What's going on? Woo! The White Supreme. Chancellor of Glordon. OTG. You ain't fooling me. What's going on, OTG? You're a sneaky guy. Those eyes give it away, but I think I would have known anyways. Jeff, did you get your swag package in yet? Did you get your little envelope with my swag, the poker chip? Michael Stacking. Hey, hey, what's going on? It's cuddling time for you and Nancy. Awesome. Give her hugs for me. From you. From me. From you. Something like that. Jackknife, let's go, he says. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just got the dogs out, got Mrs. T-Bird her coffee and her iced coffee. And there's Simba. Oh man. Yes. He's been doing that in the last couple of weeks. Deneen! Awesome! Woo, my sister from Alaska. What's going on, Deneen? So glad, so happy that you got your package and your GA wins and everything. So awesome. I seen that you sent me a thing. I don't know what happened. I didn't get notification in my YouTube thing that would normally. I'm not sure what happened. You had my name and everything spelled right, but I had to go to your page and see it there. I'm glad you gave me a little heads up on it. It was like 3 hours after you posted, but I was at work. I did see it. It's awesome. I think you agree. You got all your sweets and your candy and your T-Bird bottle. I think it was blue that you'd gotten, like that one. Yeah, that was really awesome. I was so happy that you got it. I think you got it a day early too, or 2 days early. Woo! Yeah, I'm cool. I'm happy for you. I'm so glad that was your first bar of silver, and you got it from me. Awesome. Hey, sandwich. Yes, sir, sandwich. I'm sure he loves you as well. He loves everybody. Yeah, Simba. My buddy Simba. Oh man. I think it's because I didn't give him any. No, no, he was out there. I didn't give him any cat food. He repent before and after I sin. Hey, blue collar stacking, how you doing? Smash that like button. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in, uh, brother blue collar stacker. Yeah, when I get a chance, Blue, I got a couple extra stickers to send you out. I want to send you those. I want to send you a T-Bird snowflake, not necessarily that particular one, but I'm going to send you that. I'm going to send you another. I, I don't know if I sent you a coaster or not, but I'm going to send you a coaster like that, blue color, and I'll send you one of those. And it's only fair that you get one as well. You know, Blue Liberty Bleeds, you're going to have one up on him, I think, because his package that I sent him out, you've probably seen it. I got these in after his package went out. I hadn't even ordered them. So maybe you'll get lucky enough to get number one of 50. Oh, awesome. That's cool, Blue. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll get you. I'll get you some stuff out. I'll get you. I'm thinking maybe this week coming up, I'll get it out. Probably Monday. You're welcome. You're welcome, Blue. Yeah. I've still working the details out with my my work. They got mandatory Saturday, this Saturday and next Saturday. Oh, that's gonna stink. That's gonna stink for sure. Oops, I covered up my 754. I didn't want to do that. There we go. I'll put that down there like that. Jackknife's got his boat going. Yeah, put a motor on that boat. Need a motor on that. Besides the sails. Yes, Deneen, he's back. Yes, it is. Thank you very much, Jeff. Yeah, it is cool. That was pretty hefty. Almost 20 ounces, 20 ounces of copper right there. I poured that for my 750 celebration. Still trying to work the details out, like I said, with my work. Of course, I'm a crane operator. We all know that. OC Stacker likes to say, I play with trains. Yes, I play with trains all day and all night. Mandy's Candy, how you doing? Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the congratulations. I appreciate that. Uh, Trying to work the details out because they don't need first shift crew and second shift crew there. They're trying to make a determination on the first shift crew is like going to be going in at 5 o'clock in the morning and working to like I don't know like 1ish, and they want us to come in like maybe like around 8 to 4:30. I don't even want to go in. I don't like going in the weekends, but maybe this Saturday and next Saturday, which may put a little delay on maybe doing my celebration. I planned on doing my 750 celebration um, in 2 weeks, but it doesn't necessarily have to be on a Saturday. And maybe earlier than normal, possibly. I usually like to do the celebrations like around 9ish in the Eastern Standard Time. I may have it a little earlier than that. I may do it like 6 Eastern Standard. That would possibly put it over on the Pacific time about 6, or sorry, 6 Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. on Pacific time. I'm not 100% sure yet. I still got to get a lot of things together for that and get ready for it. Be more prepared than like I was last time. No, no, I'm not. No, Jeff. Mrs. Mrs. T-Bird would not condone that at all. Scrap metal racing, far out, brother. Woo! Yeah, what's going on? Off to bed. All right, blue collar. You've been going to bed a little early lately. You usually, I mean, back in the day, a few months back, you were like up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, at least 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, you go get you some rest. I'm gonna still be up for a couple hours, anyways. Simba. Oh man, I think he's hungry. He might want me to feed him. I don't know. Early schedule lately. Yeah, yeah, I can understand that. I don't like early schedules. This bird doesn't like waking up in the morning. I, I stay up late, and I wake up late. 9 o'clock is usually really early for me in the morning to get up. Of course, I'm up till at least 3 o'clock every morning. But I shouldn't have maybe started my live stream so soon. But I don't know. Jackknife was out there and he said, "Let's go." So I did it. Oh, geez, Jackknife, I don't know where I put your silver. Oh, I was going to shake the silver for Jackknife because he loves to hear that silver jingle around. Hmm. I'm looking on my desk here. I don't see a jackknife. Of course, I don't see jackknife either. He was out there. Wishing you hadn't. hmm. A few times. A few times, OTG. Yeah, there you is. Show him the money. Show him the money. Oh, right, it was right there in front of me. I had it right down there. It was too close. Look how that buffalo's toning a little bit because I left it out. He's getting some pretty neat toning. Oh, the other side isn't. That's because it's just slightly toning. Hmm. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one, jackknife. Miss Stever stole the buffalo rounds. No, she didn't. I got him right here, brother. Yeah. There they are. I came out here the other day and I was on a live and I took out some cash. I was doing something. I forget what I was doing, but she swiped it. She swiped it. She took all my cash, but that was just the paper stuff. I don't like the paper stuff. I'd rather have the real money, silver and gold. I think most of us out here can agree with that. Show me the money. Good night. Taking off scrap metal, or you're saying good night to blue collar? Okay, I think you're saying good night to blue collar stacking. Yeah, Simba, you're gonna have to. Simba just pawing. He's pawing. My Simba. I gotta put him out. He's rubbing against my leg and the tripod. He's probably gonna jump back up on top of the catwalk and try to come back in here. Yeah, did you see the swiping, Deneen? I didn't even ask her back for it. There might have been, I think there was like 3 or 4 20s there and a couple of 10s and a 5. Uh, uh, I never even asked her for it back. I don't even know what she did with it. It was just money that had been stashed. Did you hear that? Back in, back in. And he's such a loving cat. He just wants to rub, and he's always getting up into my lap. Oh, boy, what am I going to do with him? All happened about 2 weeks ago. T-Bird let him in for the first time, maybe 3 weeks. But oops, I forgot to put one thing on. I got my lights on back there. You can't see the fireplace. There you go. Let me see. Hold on. Let me plug that light in. My egg. Plug my egg in. Let's see. There it is. There, now it's on. Leftovers for dinner? Yes, leftovers again. Meatballs one more night. Be the third night. I haven't had them yet though, but oh boy, they're good. Did you see the amount of meatballs she made? Unbelievable. It's just me and her, Jackknife. They're still really good. I'll have to wait till after this live stream to eat. Good night, Humble Stacker. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, I got this. I can't. Let me see. I don't know if I can show it or not. No, I don't see Ellie out here. I'll wait till next time Ellie's out here to show it. I'd have to view it. I've got something special that's coming in that I had ordered. Of course, Mrs. T-Bird's ordered me a bunch of stuff, but that's more or less T-Bird apparel for me. I ain't gonna show. I ain't gonna post a link up to that short again. I don't think, but I have a lot of other apparel that's coming. But there's something else that I ordered at special. It's from Spectres. Um, if you know what Spectres is, it's a bullion site, and they got some really awesome pieces. They're pricey. They're pricey. I do have something that's coming in from them. I ain't gonna let the cat out of the bag this time. I know I can't keep secrets. I am not good at keeping secrets. I usually spill the beans. Not this time. I have to wait for this one. That's awesome. Wait till you guys see it. Woo! Yeah, it's gonna be really nice. All right, Simba. Now if I put him out again, he's just gonna jump back up on that catwalk and climb back in here. Can't believe he hadn't knocked over my Wi-Fi yet. Let's see here. Let me see what I got on my desk. They jackknife already seen those. Let's see. See if I can't find something I have here. Oh, I know what I can talk about. Uh, I'm a subscriber and a member of Culture of Currency. I haven't opened it up yet. I think I can safely show this. PO boxes don't matter, but I think I know what it is. But one thing I got very lucky. I ain't gonna lie. Because look at that. Poker chip. Poker chip. Yeah. A lot of times, if I was to send poker chips in the mail like this, I would put tape along the two sides. Um, I normally don't send a whole lot in the envelopes. But let me open this up real quick. Sticky tape envelope. It's sort of like a mail call, but it is. Yeah, this, wow. Yeah, look at that. Wow, that envelope. Look at that. Whew, I'm lucky that it arrived, especially that poker chip. I mean, look at that. You can tell it was sitting in the corner, but I almost didn't get that. Almost. Culture Currency. Yeah, brother. Woo, another poker chip to add to my collection. You used to play poker? This is the first edition. Mintage of 100. Ooh, nice. I prefer playing poker with my enemies. I'll put this up here for right now. I guess I can put it right up here. Put it right there. There we go. That's a good place to put it for now. 12 likes. Woo. Well, let me see here. What can I talk about? Like I said, at work, mandatory Saturdays the next couple of weeks. I'm hoping I can skate out of it where I don't have to work it. Deneen002, woo, here for the like button. Awesome. Thank you, Deneen. Forgot to like the live stream. Done it now. Well, thanks, Jackknife. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah. I gotta reorganize my desk. Did I show you that other day? That's all my Coinstar finds from this year so far. I usually keep a tally on it. I think last year from June until the end of December, I think it was like $27 or $28 I got out of the Coinstars. No, I'm not kidding you. Check out some of my old videos. There's one of them I had scored more than 3/4 of this in a single swipe. I forget, it was like $2.80 somebody had left in a bag, a dirty bag, and it was all gunky. And I actually took it and brought it to the sink, and I made some Clorox water. Yeah, it is crazy. I've got this one store that I frequent a little ways away from my workplace. I go to 2 or 3 times a night, and I call it my favorite store, my favorite Coinstar, because I usually always find stuff there. It wasn't that long ago I had found my 3rd silver dime there, and it was a Mercury. I'm not sure where I put it. I got it somewhere. I left it out on my table somewhere here. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it's here somewhere. Is it right here? No, this is the second one. This is the second one that I found. Oops, I found that one in my local one near my house. It's a Rosie. Um, I've always left that out as a reminder. And I left out the Mercury somewhere. It's somewhere on this table. At the knee. The knee's waiting for my table to crash. It's already been pre-tested, like I said the other night in one of my live streams. I can put another. I This is table has been tested for another 250 pounds of metal, so I can breaking the law, breaking the no, B Taylor. It's nothing against the law. It's all finders. Now, say if there was something about breaking the law, if somebody was there at the Coinstar and you were stalking them and watching them and waiting for them, and you knew things were dropping into the tray and you waited for them to leave, and then you went up there and took it without telling them, you could maybe get in a little trouble, maybe. But if you go up to a Coinstar and you're walking by it and you look, I mean, I get a little odd because I'm doing it, but it's usually late at night. Nobody's there to really much see me, which is nice. But I do during the daytime. I swoop in for the score. Yes, absolutely, brother. Why not? It's free, but I'm looking at for it's the thrill of the hunt. For me, it's not so much the money. I don't need the money. A little bit of money that I get, but it's the thrill of the hunt, and I'm hoping to score a silver dime or a silver quarter. And sometimes I get foreign money as well, not just Canadian, but other different types of foreign coins, which is neat. It's fun. But so far, I haven't tallied up what's in that bag I just showed you. But last year I tallied it up, and I do have a video on it. I can't remember exactly, but from around June till December, it was like $27.85, I think it was, that I found at Coinstars. And that was without the silver. And out of that, I had also found two rosies. I found one silver quarter, which I didn't have the camera with me, but I got a silver quarter. Uh, the Mercury, I was really blown away with when I found that. But don't feel, I know it feel kind of awkward, B Taylor, but if there's nobody around the machine and you go up to it and there's something in there, and don't forget to look at the top part of the tray. Always look. There's other people that have commented they don't ever think about looking at the top part of the tray where they put the money into. Uh, Sometimes someone gets stuck in there and doesn't get lifted up enough to it falls into it. And I've found recently I've done a Coinstar video to where several of them where I've found two dimes up there. I found a quarter up there, two quarters one time actually. Um, it's all money and it adds up, I guess. But so far, including what I've gotten so far year to date, I've got enough to probably get 1.5 ounces of silver that I found. Yeah, and the key. You remember the key? Yeah, I still got that key somewhere. I never figured out what that went to. I thought maybe it might have went to the Coinstar itself, but how that got in the bottom tray, I'll never figure that out. I'll never figure that out. Money for nothing. That's right, Raka. Yes. Never figure out what did I don't even know where I did. I know I've got it. I've had it. I've got a little stash of brass somewhere. Not, I don't think it's on my table, but I got a stash of brass, and I put it in with the stash of brass. I'm pretty sure I don't have it on my table. Hmm. Don't know. I'm just taking a quick look around here. Mm-hmm. Boy, I'm glad you reminded me of that. I'm not sure where I put it. It's somewhere. I'll find it. Do not duplicate. Yeah, it did say do not duplicate. It was a different shape. It shouldn't have been a post office key. So somebody had said it could be a post office key, but I don't think it was a post office key because it's too big. It was too big and too long to be a post office key. Um, Phone booths, but I did try it on the Coinstar in my local area, which I think where I found it, but not too far away from my work area. I tried it there, and if it would have fit the Coinstar, I would have brought it to the service desk and gave it to them. Said I found this in the Coinstar. Maybe you should give it back to the people that service them, or come and take the money out, or do whatever. But it didn't fit, so I didn't bring it back. And it's melting material, so I kept it. You used to change. You used to change in the phone booth. All right, Clark Kent. OTG. Yeah, Racker used to check the phone booths, but OTG saying he used to change in the phone booths. Da-da-da. Oh man, nice stories. Thank you, me Taylor. Oh boy, let me see here. Hmm, what can we talk about? Box Hero. Yeah, let's see what this constitutional sounds like. I haven't shaken this around. I think some of these quarters I have in this little treasure chest back here, I think I've gotten a few of those. I'm not sure which one it is, but I think one of these two is one of the I don't remember. I don't know if it says 48. Oops. I don't know if that's 48 or if that's the 45 that I found in the coin store. I don't remember. I remember throwing it over there in my constitutional. Oops. There we go. Can't really see the mint marks, but these are a bunch of barber halves I got. Oh, there's another quarter in there. That's a 43. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can't see that. I'll block out the back here. Now I even got. Oh, you've seen this one. This might be a different one though. I showed that to Jack man. There's an 80%er, 1939. Wait a minute now. I don't think I showed that one. What is that doing in there? Underdog did that. Yes, Underdog. I remember Underdog. Come on, focus. Or is that a 59? I think it's a 59. Yeah, that's a 59, isn't it? 80% of them are sweet too. In Canada, the moose. I got a bunch more silver in there. Oh, so maybe that. No, that's where I put it because it's still right there. Yes, I think it is on the top. I think that's where I put it. Let me take a quick look here. I think this is the one. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video. No, maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't think the one I found in the. I did do a short on it. I'm gonna go after. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Come on. It's a 43D. I'll just throw it back there. I'll have to go back and watch my own videos. I am more like the greatest American hero. That was a pretty good show. Greatest American Hero. I haven't seen that. Silver everywhere. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah. Silver, silver. I didn't show you this one. Flowing hair. I didn't show you that one last time. That's a real nice round right there. 999 fine silver. I did show that, but I don't think I'd show. I don't think I showed that one. Yeah. All these are all American Silver Eagles, all different years. American Silver Eagle. No, no. No, I showed that one. There's a 1 ounce. Mercury 999, and this one is the Ashy Dragon, and more American Silver Eagles right here. Restack those. Those go there. That goes there. Nothing but Walkers and Benjamin Franklin's, and more Trump silver. More over there. More over there. It's all scattered. Got more over here. Yeah, and I showed you the maple leaves one more time. You've seen that maple leaf before. And that one, American Silver Eagle, Silver Eagles. The Thinker, I showed you the Thinker. These are just things that I've been keeping out on my desk. That's a nice coin. Well, it's not a coin, that's a round. That's around. That's a real nice one. What do I got here? Did I show you that one? Did you decide which one to put in the capsule, or did? No, I put those in that in capsules. I got a bunch of them. There's a lot of them. I should put them into capsules because I 6 months ago I bought a ton of these. I bought a ton of these capsules to put my American Silver Eagles in because I didn't really want them to tone. They were in pristine shape with no toning. I don't remember if I showed this one last time or not. I got to get out of here because I got it from that antique variety mall that I was talking about the other night, Jackknife. Uh, this is from Liberty Mint. I got to get it out of there. I don't like it where there's. I would never put a silver piece in there and staple it in a piece of plastic like that. Why they would do that, I don't know. I don't know. That's a portrait of OTG. Which is a portrait of OTG? Now everything. The only thing that I've ever gotten in capsules uh, is maybe stuff. Uh, no, I everything that's in capsules I've put in capsules, except for what I have in slabs. Like this 1974S. It's a clad. It's a decam. You've seen that the other day. I've got a few different ones. Uh, some of the other buffaloes that are in relative to the same exact ones that I use the jingle for you. If you love the sound of silver, I put in my capsules, and you can see how there's a big difference in the color of them. These are nice and shiny. Of course, I should turn it upside down so you see the buffalo the right way, right? And there's a big difference. Like I said, the ones that actually sit on top. I mean, these have been out on the table. The same. They come from the same exact batch, and these have been sitting on the table for 6, 7 months. About 6, 7 months. And you can see the difference, big time. I don't mind holding these without gloves because they're toned, and it's just rounds. Yes, it is. It is kind of nice tinting. Um, I did have a few that I had shown in previous videos. I don't really like to clean my rounds up or especially my constitutional. I don't clean my constitutional, nor do I clean my coins. But I had some. Uh, the table is a mess. I don't know if I can zoom you in here so you can see it. But I won't do it again. Oh, you can't really see it. Oh, you can't really see that. That guy's in the way. But I have a wooden plaque that coins will go into or poker chips. And I had some silver that I had stuck on there. And it seems like it was absorbing the the varnish right out of the wood. And it was like a brown toning. I didn't like it and I cleaned them. Give me a moment. Trying to watch the chat. Hey, Pokemon John, how you doing? Uh, let me see if I can't find it. It's okay. Here's one of them that was up here that I hadn't cleaned. There's one that I hadn't cleaned. Is this an American Silver Eagle? Let me zoom you guys back out. But this is one that was setting up there, and others had toned much worse and much quicker. And I don't usually clean those. I wish I would have had that in a capsule like I had the other ones. But I don't like it. And it was sitting on that wooden varnished piece. I had a couple of pieces that were much worse than that, and I used some of my silver cream from Wrights on it, and it worked really well to clean it. I don't mind cleaning it, being an American Silver Eagle as much, but I'd much rather had not. But I didn't like it; it looked really bad. And I had another ashy Year of the Dragon like that I had cleaned, and it was very badly toned, and that's what I'd clean. And I don't. I'd rather much not clean it. It's just like this one right here. You doing okay? Nice. But I show them that one. This one's got some toning. I haven't had this one out on the desk that much, but I do like the toning that's coming about on that one. This one, I don't know what I'm going to do. Whether I should clean it or just leave it alone, put it in a capsule. But a lot of these pieces, some of them I have, I should get into capsules. Like I got this American, I got this one. I haven't shown that one. And it's a Christmas round for somebody special. Me. No, I'm not special, but I like my silver. That one's toning, but I think it's been toning more just being outside the desk. Of course, this you seen that one's actually toned a little bit too. It's a copper piece though. It's not silver. That's got some awesome design on it. The antique shop again. I don't know. I wanted to go down either this weekend, Jackknife, or next weekend, but unfortunately, my work has made it mandatory work Saturday. I still may, um, maybe afterwards, because I will get done at 4:30, and I know me and Mrs. T would have to get into town down there. Um, Guys, Bobo, if I didn't say hi to you, I see you pop in there. I apologize. Bird's the word. You know that. Thanks for stopping in, Rasbabo. And thank you, Deneen. Um, yeah, it is kind of an antique look. It is. Um, but that antique variety mall, I may get down there maybe this weekend. Um, if not Saturday, probably Sunday. I'll take some videos. Like I said, I have done a few videos on there before. I have not associated them in my playlist anywhere. I don't know if I have them in there as shorts or not. I may. Um, I'll try to, when I get around to it, I'll try to find them and put them categorized in their own little playlist from my playlist on my channel. That way, there you can find them much more easier. Bleh, bleh. Yeah, try to say that 5 times fast. uh, no, I ain't gonna ask you that, Jackknife. Yeah, hilarious. Thanks, Denny. Oh man, it ain't because of you, Jackknife. I'm not doing this for you. It's when I got my buffaloes. It's a force of habit. Even if I'm not live streaming, sometime when I'm in here in my studio, all me, myself, and I do the same thing. It's habit forming. It's addicting. Uh, but yeah, jingle and they will come. Yeah, yeah, they will. Especially if you're listening, brother. Now, I don't need to know exactly where you live, but you live over more towards Ontario somewhere, correct, Jackknife? Or you're more out west? I know only up here around my local area, the Quebec province is where they speak French. They speak the Parisian French. I think I talked about this before, and I spoke a little French. I do speak French. Hold on, this is T Bird. Yeah. Yes, Miss T Bird. Is there something I can get for you? What? We had a tornado touchdown here locally. What? Today, tonight. Wow. I guess somewhere around my local area we had a tornado touchdown. He's in the other room. I got the doors all closed, and then of course Simba's over there, and he's by the door. He's by the door where the French doors are. He's in here now. He wants out. I'll open the doors if he wants to. And I'm gonna step out just for a moment. Just bear with me. I'm just gonna get a bottle of water, maybe a Pepsi. I haven't had a Pepsi in about a week. Give me just a moment. No, I decided to grab my drink, my vitamin water. I get from Mrs. T-Bird that I brought to work, and I had bring it home with me. It's not that bad. I don't usually drink the things for zero sugar, but Mrs. T-Bird has diabetes, and I have to get things like that for at the store. And to drink it, you wouldn't think that it's sugar free. Didn't really look at any of the ingredients. Brown sugar, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. He's not too. Who's not too happy with you? I missed something here. Yes, Northeast New York, Res Bubble. Yeah, these people are saying tornado touchdown somewhere. I haven't heard nothing about it. Letting the snowballs. Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons. I got some Tim Hortons coffee. Yeah, finger of God. OTG says. Sorry, I'm going back a little bit because I had walked kind of out. Shrug. Do you have an underground bunker? No, I do not. I do not have an underground bunker. Uh, the only thing that I have is a half basement underneath my home. Hmm. But when I built my studio, my garage, I built it to withstand hurricanes. It actually even has hurricane clips on it and stuff on the roof trusses. Like I said, I I don't know if I've talked about it before in a few of my other lives, but I've grown up from a young age, from like I was 17 and up through my early 20s. I worked for a lot of contractors, and I've done a lot of building from foundations to finish work from the ground up, everything there is to do with a house. And I built my own 28 by 32-foot garage, 2 stories. I got hurricane clips on it. It's built better than a house. It's got 8-inch walls versus a garage that standardly has like 2x4 or 2x6s. It's 2x8, and I built that to be stronger than actually my home is. Um, I built that all myself completely. I still have the downstairs and upstairs to finish. The sheetrocking, I have all the sheetrocking, and it's been up there for like 7, 8 years, and I have not even got around to doing the sheetrock. Um, I got the insulation up there. I got the sheetrock up there. I just got to finish it off. I got provisions for water, electrical, and all that. Um, but the upstairs could be. It's got the cathedral ceiling up there. I got a 8-foot inset balcony with a gable end, uh, which comes in like 8 feet by the. Let me see, is it 32 or 20, 28 wide? Um, Mishy Stacker, how's it going? Sean Stafford, good to see you, brother. Woo! Woodchucker, yeah, man, yeah, you were doing an awesome job tonight on that piece you were carving out. Wow, I got to go back and watch that. I was just getting into it a little bit on my drive home. Um, before I left, and I was watching Michael Stackins as well. He was having some major problems on his live stream earlier. I got on there real quick, and there was nothing but circles, and everybody was chatting. Rocco was out there. I'm not sure who else was out there. I'm not sure if Deneen was out there, but he got it going again, and then something else happened. He had to shut that down and start it again. But yeah, Woodchucker, that was awesome. I really love your work and what you do, man. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I've gotten into, and I've always done woodworking. I've actually back in school, I actually In my high school years, I got like 3 years of wood shop. I got 3 years of metal shop. Uh, I went to a trade school as well for auto mechanics, um, auto body repair. I got my 2 year degree in auto body repair, which I've never followed up doing auto body. But needless to say, also I took a year of woodworking. Uh, I've got routers, wood routers. I've got table saws, got compound miter saws. I got a chainsaw, of course. I mean, I live in the country. Who in the country that lives in the country does not have a chainsaw? Come on, But I've never ever attempted to do any carving, but I've kind of always wanted to. I know me and Mrs. T-Bird have seen a lot, especially down around Pennsylvania, because we used to travel down to Pennsylvania, Johnstown, Pennsylvania, to go see her dad down there. And of course, I grew up. Her, my wife's stepfather was a logger, and I've done a lot of logging through him. And even before I met Mrs. T-Bird, I did logging as a young kid, 16, 17, 18 years old, until my accident when I hit 18, which a few of you know about, where my second, third, fifth, eighth vertebrae, right pelvis, right knee as well. But I used to do a lot of logging with skidders and pickers. And I mean, I drove the skidder a lot and brought the trees out to the skidway, and I worked on the skidway. But I've always, I'm really good with carpentry. I've been a carpenter basically most of my life, building houses, doing stuff, I used to actually, about up to 7 years ago, I was doing side jobs and making things and at people's houses and stuff and making them islands and pantry shelves and all this and homemade cupboards and all this other stuff. I've done a lot of that and I've never did videos or anything like that, but I've got a lot of tools. The only thing I don't have, which I want to get, and I don't think you have, is a lathe. I want to get one of these days. I'm going to be retiring in about 3 years. I want nothing more than to get a wooden lathe. I'd love to turn around and have a block of wood, a piece of wood, hardwood, softwood, doesn't no matter, and work with that and do it. I did it in wood shop in school, and I haven't done it since school. So that's what. Whew. Wow, 40 years ago, over 40 years ago. But I really love what you do with the chainsaws and the things you do. And it's things that I would like to do and can do. The only thing is about the chainsaw, I don't know. You got to watch about with the kickback. The kicks back. You got to be one with the saw and know how to use a chainsaw, which I wouldn't recommend anybody that's never used a chainsaw go out there and do the things like what you do. Um, Especially if you're on a skidway with a pile of wood, which I used to do. We'd have a pile of logs 12 feet high, uh, 20 feet wide, and you're up there cutting the pieces, cutting the ends off, and measuring them, cutting them into 8 foot logs or 12-foot logs or 10-foot logs, whichever would go for, um, what do they call it? Not prime wood, but I can't think of the name. But and other stuff would go to pulp mills and whatever. It depends on what you were cutting. But I've always wanted, I was talking about going on to Pennsylvania, we've seen a lot of these places that did carvings and stuff like you and did bears and other things, and they did them out of chainsaws. I've always wanted to do that, and I do have one of my birch trees out back that there's three of them, and the wind storms that we got in the wintertime, one had fallen and broken over, and I cut it off with my chainsaw and I left it standing about 3 feet of it standing up. And before I even subscribed to your channel this summer, I was going to attempt on the birch tree on the stump that's left over is to carve something out of it with a chainsaw. Yeah, you've done a lot of turning. You're a glass blower? Really? OTG, are you pulling my leg? Are you a glass blower? Or are you're talking about the glass pipe, the dragon or the elephant that's in the room? 26 years. Wow. Awesome. That's really cool too. That's not something I have taken an interest in that, but it's not something I don't think I would do. Um, but it's really cool to watch when people are blowing glass and rolling it and heating it up in the ovens and taking it out and molding it into something. That is really awesome. That's wicked. Wow. Have you ever thought about doing some videos on that and putting it on your channel, OTG? Here comes Simba again. That cat. You know what? If Sean's still out here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a bowl of water, and I'm going to take my T-bird stalker out and break it out of the package and dip it in some water for you guys. He's into collecting Hot Wheels, and he's got an awesome collection of all different things from our childhood memories. And I guess he's kept it ever since he was a kid. He's got a lot of stuff. I enjoy going to his channel, checking out his stuff. And he does some pretty funny videos too sometimes. 20 out of 20. Thank you, Denise. Um, like I said, if I'm not talking about this and talking about that, which I still do, but I try to limit myself a little bit, and I try to keep a hold of the chat, and I try to pay more attention to it. It is a difficult thing to do. I ain't gonna lie. uh, yeah, many videos, ideas, but it's not worth it. At least $40 an hour. I don't do it. Unless it's gardening. Yeah, well, that's me and Mrs. Tieber got to do our gardening. I got I don't know, it's about 30, I forget how long it was. It's 35 or 40 foot long. I built a raised garden bed. So it's just easier to do along a ditch area out in the back part of my property behind where my fire pit is, off to the northwest of my fire pit. It's 4 feet wide by about 40 feet long, and it's about 2.5 feet high. Uh, I did it, but only to try to keep some of the local wild animals away from it, and that didn't work. Instead, I've got my squirrels and chipmunks that are going in there, and they're raising cane, they're digging holes in it. But I mean, overall, it works good. It has everything up off the ground. You don't got to bend over. Everything's accessible from each side. We like to plant onions in there, carrots. We usually do radishes, some tomatoes in there. We usually put what else put in there? I usually plant some potatoes. You have the coin jewelry. Yes, I do have some coin jewelry. Absolutely. I actually think I have a few pieces here on the table somewhere. There's a lot on here, Jackknife. Give me a moment. Oh, let me see. Coin jewelry. Where was it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I probably won't be able to find it now. Unless I picked it up when I did my last cleaning. Give me a few minutes and yes, I do have everything. So Sean Stafford, was he still out here? I was gonna say he's got that. I got the OC stalker. I've showed this a few times. If Sean Stafford's still out here, put that in the water and it changes to like a copper color. If he's in there, I'll break that out of his package and I'll soak it in some water. I'm still looking, Jackknife. I know I had it out here somewhere. Oh, I didn't turn my little light on. I'll put that right there. You guys, can't see that. Put on a pile of silver. There, you can see that. Give me a moment. Where did I put it? OC Stalker. You like that one, eh, Deneen? Okay, I'm going behind. Hey, Rob Mose, how you doing? What's going on? Oh, just having a little chat, trying to find something out here. I do have this. I'll have to bring it over. behind my laptop on my table trying to look for. Oh, here, Jackknife. You haven't seen this. You ever see a sterling silver apple, Jackknife? I'm going off topic again. Here's something you haven't seen, Jackknife. Check this out. I got this at the Antique Variety Mall. Can you hear that? There's your silver apple, buddy. Yeah. Oh, the top just popped off. I must have. Simba, get away from there. The leaf that holds it. Now he's trying to play with it. Why did that fall off there? Oh, it just snaps in there. Okay. There. But I'm going to put that back over there. Anyways, that was back. I'll show it to you afterwards. I can turn the camera again. I'm way away from my camera. Put that there. Old watches, gold, silver watches, Canadian lootings. I got a bunch of Canadian. I don't want to knock that lazy Susan over. Oh man, where do I got that there? Oh, that's the dragon one. Put that over there. I'll put that over there. Oh, that one. This is an old one. This is a real old one. Pocket watches. Yeah, I got old antique pocket watches too. It's silver. I think that back opens. Yeah. And it's toned up a little bit too. Of course, this is pretty old. I forget, that's from the like 1940s maybe, or 50s. I got this from 3D Woodworks. It's a regular it's a coin ring he made. Of course, I got that one right here. That's made out of 1953. I got that. His first one is. I don't know if I can get it off. Oh boy, Check Stacker, what's going on, brother? Yep. Oh, I can't get this off. Ouch! 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 It's a 1953, if I remember correctly. Benjamin Franklin. It was his 3D Woodworks very first ring that he made. It's made out of a Benjamin Franklin 90%er, and he had a GA, a live stream GA. And I won this from his live streaming. It's a clad quarter, or clad $50 rather. He had made. I had won. It's clad, but he made it, and it holds some type of a price to me. You know, it's just a buddy of mine that I know from YouTube had made it. I can't get that open. Not sure how to open, but this is an older pocket watch too. Let me see. I'm sitting down here. Yep. Brown sugar still in the house. Yeah, I can't get that open. Why isn't that not opening? Oh, there it is. There it is. I forget the year of that. I'd have to research it again to find out what it is. I got other ones. I'll show you next time you hop on my live. I'll try to have it out here. I'm sure I probably have it out here, but I can't see it. There's too much eye candy on this table to find it. I guess I'll have to do another cleaning and organize things. But yeah, even besides that, I collect rocks. I collect fossils. I've shown this before. I know Danine's seen it. I really love fossils like that, especially when they're highly polished. I bought that at a store with my daughter, or my daughter bought it for me while we were shopping, and she loves rock collecting as well as I do. Uh, if you say it, I probably have it. That's where. Let me see. Yeah, there's the apple up there. The silver apple. Geodes. I love geodes. I love a lot to do with Egyptian stuff as well. What does it say on the bottom of your sterling apple? I don't know. I'd have to look. I'd have to look. Oops, got you zoomed in. Let me see. Yes, Raka. The ring that I got was from 3D Woodworks. It was a while back. He had his I think it was a 250 ga celebration. Uh, let me see here. See if I can look at it through my. Uh, okay. It isn't. It is not solid silver. I wish it was. It's plated silver. It's just plated silver. Just plated silver. Oh, there goes that top again. Simba, get away from my tripod. You're gonna knock this over. Oh, hold on, I gotta deal with my cat. It's plated silver. The thing is wrinkled a little bit. I don't know if you can end up seeing it. Give me a moment. Bear with me. I'm trying to fix my tripod. The cat is rubbing on it. I gotta get him out of here. Why is it wrinkled? This is one thing that I had picked up from that antique variety mall, and I got a pretty good price on it. I don't even know if you can see it. Now you're not going to be able to see it. Maybe if I zoom in, maybe. It's pretty wrinkled. No, you can't see it. But it's plated. It's plated silver. It's not solid silver. Wish it was solid silver. Yeah, it is cool, and that's why I got it. It was kind of cool, and I knew it was silver. I can't remember. I don't remember what I paid for it. Okay. Let me go get a thing of water. A thing of I can't remember. Would that be warm water that those take? I think it's warm water. Is it cold water? I said if you were still out here, I was gonna take that out. I think it's between cold and hot. So that means I would have to get two things of water. I could read the sticker. It focused at the end. Oh, and I pulled it away. Hey, Cheddar, how's it going? Good evening. Thanks for stopping in. That was a good zoom, man. Yeah, I just as I pulled it away, it zoomed in. Yeah, but it says plated silver on it. Now this, the watch that I showed you, this isn't plated. This is a real old one. That's a real nice one. That is, um, of course, the glass is cracked in the front. Oh, come on. I got too much background. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can see it. You can see where it's cracked. It's cracked, but that's sterling silver. That's 925. Cheddar. Leave in the pack. Don't ruin it, man. It's not that old of Hot Wheels. It's not like it's from 20 years ago. This is only like, I don't know what, 2023 or 2024, Sean? You're finally going to open it. He says, I don't know. I was thinking about it. I'm trying to figure out where and why I got it. It may be one of the, I thought it was one of my kids' toys, but I think it came from, I don't remember. I don't remember. I used to have a lot of my kids' toys, and I went through. I had all the stuff up in the upper garage, and I should have had a yard sale with a lot of it. There's so much stuff that I had up there. I threw a lot of it out. Not all of it, but some of it. Miss Stever said I should have put it in a yard sale, but I didn't want to put it in a yard sale. I don't know if you want to. If you want me to open it, I'll open it. It ain't no biggie to me. I don't know. It'd probably take another 20 years for that to really be worth anything major. I keep forgetting because down at the store that I frequent, Sean, they have these set of Hot Wheels that are flats, one of six, two of six, three of six, and so on, all at the six of six. And you know what I'm talking about, the Hot Wheels flats, right? The racing flats. I don't know if you've seen them yet, but they have them down in the local store down there. They don't have no price tags on them, but it doesn't matter. They're not going to be that much, I don't think. But I was thinking about doing a short video on them, maybe picking up one of each. Wish I had that necklace. I know I had it. I might have put that necklace, coin necklace, back in my safe. I'll put the other stuff back in one of my safes. I'll check. Stinks. You got to try to put Simba out. Oh, I don't know. Who thinks I had to submerge, get some hot water, some cold water, submerge that T-bird stalker? I don't know. Maybe I might not. I think I'm going to leave in the package just because of the fact it's just so ironic that I had that in it. And my channel name is T-bird, and it come up with stalker, and you got OC stalker, and it's T-bird stalker. Isn't that? I didn't buy this because I started a T-bird as a YouTube channel. I've had this before I started my channel, and it just I came up with T-bird for a name because I love phoenixes, I love thunderbirds, I love transams, uh, and it's just so ironic that I got this. I don't know. I'm trying to think. No, I remember. I remember where I got this from. Somebody I used to frequent a channel. I'm not going to say who the channel is. I used to frequent a channel that sold coins, an auction, uh, two, sometimes three times a week. And there was somebody that I had got to know out there, and he gifted me something one time, and something that he had purchased, and he gifted it to me. And then I had sent him something in return, and I guess that's where this had came from. And my apologies, is back when the beginning of when I started my channel. He sent me something else in the mail as well as this. He got it. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to say the channel, but he's the one that had found this and mailed this to me. I got this as a mail call. That's why it says T-Bird Stalker, and that's why I got it. I remember now. Yes. It's a maple pendants on a chain. Gotta let the ladies know that I am a stacker. Awesome. A 1 ounce silver maple pendant on a chain. Wow, that would be cool. That wouldn't be too hard to do. That would be awesome, Jackknife. Yeah. Pride in your country, the Maple Leaf. Go, Jackknife, go. Hmm. Yeah, I'm really stumped though too because I know I had a I had one out here on a keychain around a necklace, and still that's bugging me. I'll do that from time to time, and when I get done the stream, it'll probably be right there, and I'll see it. I don't know. Hmm. I ain't gonna worry about it right now though. You bought your first T-Bird stalker from your ex-girlfriend and never made it to her. Yeah, I think you said you had two of them, I believe. Hmm. Woo, 22 likes. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for smashing that like button. Um, this is T-Bird's going to be working real late tonight, but I'm not going to stay on as long as she's working. She's going to be working. I'll probably be to bed before she gets done work. And she's so lucky she gets to work from home. You want to see something that I did? I took how many? Have any metal birds? Yeah, one back there. You didn't see it? When I zoomed the camera. You have some T-Bird Hot Wheels. Awesome, Rob. Yeah, let me. Right there. Didn't you see that, Jackknife? It's an eagle on a globe. Hold on, let me turn it. I gotta walk around. I gotta walk around the laptop. And I don't have my laptop real positioned that well here either. In my studio, it's like off to the side. Let me reposition the camera. You can see it. Maybe I can zoom in on it a little bit closer. There's one that I have right here. I have more, but not in here. Yeah. Oh, no, them aren't that coins. Them are the dragons. I got pure silver dragons on necklaces that I have up here. I've shown those before too, but you may have not had them. Them are just plastic dragons I have up on my fireplace. And they're quite toned as well. And they're pure 999 silver, as well as the necklace. It took me a little bit to get those to stick up there for the dragons to hold on to them. Otherwise, I'd take them down. But I'm not going to take one down to show it to you. But I can dismount the camera and bring you up closer to it. If you want to see the awesome toning on it. Yeah, thank you, Vinny. I like secrets sometimes. Meet Supremes. Let's see. These have been out here since I've had my studio. If I can get that to zoom in on it. Let me tap the button here. No, I gotta be careful about tapping my phone. Let me see if I can. No, I just had it. I think you can see the toning on it, can't you? Let me try the other one. Yeah, I have just about everything. I can't seem to get the focus. Maybe it's the glass behind it. I don't know. There's nice toning going on them anyways. Look at this camera. Yeah. Yeah, It's I've got a cracked screen. I could probably get it, but I've got a brand new phone. Like I've said, I got way too much information that I don't want to transfer it yet because I got to figure out all my passwords. I've been holding this quarter here. This is one of my very first silver quarters way back in the day. Way back in the day. I don't even know the date on it anymore. But I had this in one of my little silver jars with my I put it in with my breaker salvage, and I don't know how or why it got in there, but I'm going back when me and Mrs. Teepard were first together because we didn't live here on the land that I live right now, so it was over 30 years ago. Of course, me and Mrs. Teepard had been together for 38 years, but before we moved here, focus and lessons, Michael Stacking. I think I messed up the focusing because my phone. Let me see. This phone usually focuses pretty good too. And it ain't going to. Making a liar out of me. Ah, dang it. I'm discouraged. I'm discouraged. I can't get that thing to focus. But it's a quarter. I don't know the year. And I tried to make a ring out of it over 30 years ago. I thought what I would do, and what I did is I took a hammer and I kept tapping the silver quarter around and around and around and around. And I thought I could turn around and get it tapped down low enough to where I could drill the hole out in the middle and make a ring. But then I got to the point where I kept doing it and it wasn't enough. And I said, by the time I do that, I can't even make a pinky ring out of that. Yeah, I need focusing lessons. Video or Bigfoot sighting. I swear I can still tell. I still can't tell what I'm looking at. All right. You look at a big buffalo. Yeah, I did something to the camera by zooming in and out, and now it ain't focusing. I think it's when I tap my screen. Yeah, now I can't even focus on anything. And it's focusing on that, but it's not trying. Yeah, you see how it's pulsating? It did that before. It's because I zoomed in and out, and when I do that, it messes up my phone. I think the only way I can get away from that now is to close my phone down and restart it. Oh man, I should never try to zoom in and out of that. It's because of my broke screen on the front of my camera or my phone rather that I'm streaming from. I know one live stream I had it to where it was pulsating in and out, in and out, in and out, and I couldn't do nothing about it. And it happened halfway through my stream. It wasn't focusing, and then afterwards it started pulsating. And I couldn't get it to stop. It is busted. I dropped it 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks ago, and I got a brand new one. But like I said, I I, I got too much pertinent information that's on this phone. Uh, I had planned on doing it this weekend because I got a lot of it off, a lot of my pertinent information I need to get off from already, but not everything. And I want to be able to make sure I've got things that I need off of my email and whatnot that I still have to do. And I've been taking information and writing information down, passwords, and I've got literally, you have no idea. Maybe you guys do. I don't know. But a lot of pertinent information and passwords I have on this ABBA dancing screen. Good one. Good one, Sean. I know I said that last weekend. I know it didn't. I don't know what happened this weekend because I wanted to do it this weekend. I still got a few more things to do. But I've already got the brand new phone. I've had it. I've had it. Like I said, when I bought this one, I bought two of them, one for a backup. It's identical, same phone, same thing. It just hasn't been used yet. I got to take it out of the package and then transfer everything over. And I don't like doing that. It's a pain in the butt. I ain't gonna lie and excuse the language. I would say the other word, but I don't want to offend anybody out here. Good night, Chase Jetter. Thanks for stopping by. Yep. Much love, brother. But yeah, that's a quarter. I couldn't believe I still had that thing, and that was like from 30 years ago. And like I said, I don't even know what date it is. Have no clue. It's silver though, 90%. Yeah, the date has been totally eradicated. Yeah, next live stream, Jackknife, I'll try to have a couple of those necklaces that I have out here, coin necklaces that I have. And if you're serious about doing that with the maple leaf, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I don't think I'll do it, but for you, that would be awesome. I if I did it, I'm not one much for wearing necklaces anymore. I used to when I was a teenager. Yeah, I know you were serious at the coin shows. Yeah, like I said, it would be awesome, especially you being from Canada and having a cool, you know, maple leaf round as a necklace to show. I completely concur with you on that. That would be awesome. What would be really awesome though too is if you had some of those. I know you like the maple leaves, and of course you've seen the. Uh, where did I put it? You've seen the Canadian boat. What was it? The canoe, Canadian canoe. That would be even. What about that jackknife? If you had something, see, I won't even focus in on that. Oh man, the Canadian dollar, the one with the boat, the canoe. Yeah, my until I restart my phone, my focusing is gone. It makes me feel like I'm dead in the water. Oh, really? I'm sorry, guys. That's very discouraging. It's not the background isn't no. I just can't get close to it. See what? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Jack. But you know what I'm talking about. The older Canadian loonies with the canoe. That would be awesome if you had one of those to put in a necklace. I think maybe as much or more than the. Feel what I'm seeing. Wouldn't that be more awesome than the maple leaf? Maybe. And 90. Well, they're 80% silver. I would much rather, I think, have the older canoe instead of a maple leaf. I don't know though. The maple leaf is pretty awesome. Bear goggle vision. Hold up some fingers so we can see the number. Two. They're focused. Woo! Why is that? I'm focusing there, but I can't turn around, hold up anything, and it won't focus in on anything. It doesn't like my rounds. It doesn't want you to see my silver. Ah, man. Yeah, did it? No. It does back here, but not when I bring it up close. When I bring it up close, it won't focus. I know it did on my coaster. No, no, it's not. Tap the screen. I bet you didn't say tap the screen. There, see? That worked. Is it going to stay like that? What? No, no, it's doing the little dance thing. See that? I'm gonna smash his phone, and I'll have no choice. But I can't smash it until I transfer the stuff over. Oh, a contusion? I apologize. Don't sue me. Good thing you don't know where I live. You wanted to be my neighbor though and eat all them good foods I eat. Funky Man, he's back. I don't remember seeing you in here earlier, Funky Man. Did I miss you? Deneen was giving me a 20 out of 20, so I couldn't have missed you. So and if I did miss you, I apologize. So I guess I got 19. And of course, Jack Knight's probably only give me a 2 out of 20, maybe 3 out of 20. Some funky town songs with that pulsating folk, funky music. Yeah, pulsating focus. Take me to funky town. Yeah, she is too nice. She is very nice. She's an awesome gal. She might have went to bed. I don't know if she's still here. She might be. Yeah, there you go. OTG. Oh man, if I didn't have to, work tomorrow, I'm in the right mood where I could go out there, turn that 2 auto furnace on, and melt some metal. Put some copper in there, put some silver in there, and melt something and pour some metal. I don't know where OC Stacker is. I haven't heard from him or seen him in a while. Has anybody seen OC Stacker out there in other channels in the last couple of days? He may be busy. I'm not sure. Haven't seen him. I haven't seen him. Yeah, I can even look at my. I'm looking at my phone. Even my background doesn't seem to be as sharply focused as it normally is. So I'm even fuzzy in the background too. 0 out of 20. OC. Yeah, 0 out of 20. No OC. I still gotta check out your page. I can't remember, Sean, if I had seen your. You still doing the T-Bird Fridays? Or not T-Bird Fridays, Trans Am on Fridays? I know Retoyer, he's got some pretty cool videos as well. I like going to his page. I see you out there commenting on his stuff as well. That one video that you I commented on tonight, that was a repeat of what you did before. You had a different sound thing going on, but that was still cool to see that again. That was pretty awesome, brother. It was funny. Made me laugh. Yeah, kind of random. Yeah, I forget if you had one this Friday or not. I don't remember. I don't remember. And what was that thing about what was it? Oh, I can't remember his name, Jackknife. The little clip that you showed me from the old VCH tape thingy that you found. I don't remember that guy. What was his name? Oh, I don't even remember now. I appreciate you sending me that though. That was kind of funny. It was kind of a weird, dumb funny, but it was funny, and it seemed like it was recorded over. Somebody had taken the original video and recorded over the top of it. It wasn't the same thing of what they were actually saying, but it was funny. And thanks, brother, for thinking of me, sending me a link to that. I did watch that on my break at work. I think I know I commented back to you about it. Yeah, yeah. I kind of wonder what was the original wording was though, what they were saying, because it was definitely re-recorded over the top of. But I hope you got a good laugh out of that. My MMA T-Bird shorts that Mrs. T-Bird got me. Let me see if I can grab those real quick. I'm not gonna show them. I'm just gonna show you the shorts. I'm not gonna pose for them. Hold on. Oh. Oh, I'm back. There's Mrs. T-Bird. She's an awesome woman. I that's why I love her so much. This is a shirt she had bought for me. It's T-Bird. She's buying me all sorts of stuff. I don't even know if I wear that occasionally when I'm out and about. Not at work. I told her no when she bought them, but she went ahead and got them anyways. But these are the MMA shorts she bought me. And they're nice, but I don't care for that a whole lot. It's like a belt. It's a Velcro thing. It ain't the real exact MMA things, but that's what they were. And they got an awesome T-bird on one side and another phoenix on the other side. I did a little short just to show a few people. I put it, I put it as unlisted. I put it out there for about 7 minutes and I got like 80 hits on it and I don't know 10 likes maybe and I ended up taking it down. I put it as private and I sent it to Michael Stacken and he laughed like a fool. That's all I wanted to do was get him to laugh. I love making Michael Stacken laugh. But that was your viral. No, it wasn't viral. I've had a few that went not. I don't know if you'd call them viral or not. I've had a few shorts and stuff go to like 1,800. I think my highest might have been 1,900. I've never had anything go any higher than that. But there's been some that have taken off and hit like 1,500 within the first hour. And why it stopped, I don't know. It's past your bedtime. Alrighty, have a good night. OTG, thanks for stopping. And Dennis the Menace, how you doing, brother? I never went to your channel the other night, and I apologize. I know I seen one of your videos had popped up. I wanted to go to your site to check your page out directly, and the other night I said I was gonna, and I didn't. And I'm sorry for that. I'll try to do that tonight. I probably definitely will when I get done. Broke Stacker, what's going on, bro? Woo! Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I know. I'll do it tonight because I'll be up late tonight. Mrs. T-Bird's working really late tonight. Yeah, broke. Yeah, it's growing. Oh, I can't show you because my focus ain't working. But I think I showed you. It's growing. It's going up a little at a time. It's gonna grow out with the fingernail. I'm afraid. Playing with my acids, testing my metals. Always wear your gloves. He warned me. I don't think I can even focus in on that. No, I can't. I can't. My phone is broke. I gotta get the new one. Well, my finger's a few weeks. You can see it. You can see where the cuticle is. It's growing up with the thing. I'd had acid testing some metals that I was getting off from some electronic parts to test it for 14, 18, 24 karat gold. I had these little bottle testers and I should have had gloves on. Yes. The chances of the bottles leaking and having a little pinhole in them are very nil to nothing. But yeah, it did. And I got it on my fingers and I thought it was because of the little piece. It was these pieces of metal that I was testing to see if they were brass or if it was gold. And it was gold. It's 24 karat. But I put it on there and I was dipping the bottle. Like I said, and Brooks heard me say this before, but I got on my fingers. The smoke was starting to come up, and I thought it was because it was from the metal. And I said it wasn't coming from the metal. When I looked at my finger, it was coming up from there. A little bit of the acid to test it for 18 karat. I think I was testing it for 18 karat at that time. The smoke was coming from my fingers. I had to hurry up. Good thing I had the water run. I put it underneath the water, but it got to the outside layer of my skin, and it was on there for like 2 weeks before it actually dried up and come off like yes, PPE. I know. Broke already gave me the lecture. Broke Stacker gave me the lecture. I've heard it. Been there, done that. Oh man. That Sean is directed at you. But yeah, that's gonna serve me as a reminder. PPE. I do have PPE. I've got the face masks and the filters and all that for the face mask and the Goldfinger. Yeah, Goldfinger. But I don't know. My index finger, my finger, and my thumb were all like a yellow gold tone. But the fingernail, it's stained right in there, and it won't come out unless it grows out. The dead skin has already came off and has already been gone from my fingers. It's gone, but not from my nail. Today. Oh wow! I just got notice. Hmm. Oh, somebody else I'm subscribed to has got something happening. Either they posted a video. I got quite a few people that I put notifications on that I like seeing their stuff. It doesn't always hit me. And I know LBS is one that I have his notifications on for him. And it's so odd because sometimes I don't get notifications from him or other of my subscribers that got notifications turned on. That sometimes 7, 8 hours later, or sometimes even a day later. What's up with that? What is up with that? To 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 get a notification on your phone and you go check out their video or check out their short and the comments are from a day ago. I don't understand that. Not at all. And the worst case scenario on the one that has happened where it was actually 2 days later, notification popped up on my phone and all the comments were 2 days ago. And I'm like, what? If you lose your fingernail, you can dip it in gold, wear it around your neck. No, I wouldn't do that. That's okay, Jackknife. No, no gold finger around my neck. That would be just bizarre. That would be bizarre. Sabrod equals death race 2000. Hmm. Yeah. But I will be future in the future. I will be better, a little more careful, especially when I'm playing around with my acids. Especially if I get into my putting my using my hydrochloric acid and other stuff that I'm using to dissolve my silver when I refine it. I plan on taking this. I've got multiple vials of this. This is the one that I did. I talked about the other live stream. I got like 1.43 ounces of breaker scrap material. I will have to use that either out in the open because it has other things other than just silver. It's 95 to 97% silver, but it has other poisonous things, metals in there that, when heated, creates poisonous gases. Yes, I have some collectible books, comic books. I had some that I had many of them, and you may have a few out here may have heard me talk about me selling Pokemon cards on eBay. I sold probably about over $10,000 worth of Pokemon cards, graded ones. Somewhere, one was a Gem Mint 10 Bubble Source that I sold for like $750 to somebody in Ontario. If I would have waited just a few more months, the prices of the Pokemon cards tripled. I wish I would have waited. Unspeakable. How you doing? Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping in. Um, but I sold several of my older comic books that were from the 70s and 80s. I think I sold them at the spur of the moment, and I shouldn't have, on eBay. I think some of them went for like 40 and $50. There was like they were in their sleeves. It's still in the sleeves. They were never broken into. They were in a. It was a special package, and I sold them. I think it was 40 or $50, and I think I could have got more for them, but I sold them. They've long gone. I still have some older books though, comic books and things. I have older unopened boxes